And when we got back, right, the toilet was overflowed. The pool was filled with whipped cream. And the bathroom was on fire. And that was one crazy summer. Am I right? What a
Jesus Christ.
horrible intro there. How you doing, R.A. Bartlett?
Hi, guys.
This is our countdown, the top 10 movies of 2025. We started a couple minutes early just to get people rounded up here. Mike is fun. I'm up past my bedtime for the Weirdos. Thank you, Mike. And Michelle commented about The Conjuring. She seemed to really like it and have to start off the stream right away. I actually didn't see the Conjuring movie.
Right. Yeah, we covered. I think we covered the previous one on the channel, and we just thought it was all right. We got tired of Vera Farmiga's blouse.
But yes, before we get into the top 10, you're doing good, right? You're doing good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Some honorable mention movies. Did you ever see? Hold on one second here. Did you ever see The Assessment?
No. Which one was that?
It's this very strange movie with the Olsen twins. Well, they're like sister.
Okay, yeah, you were kind of talking that up. I remember that. Saying that should have gotten more attention than it did.
I wanted to put that movie on the list, and it was very close. It's this weird movie about it's in the future, but it's not really a sci-fi movie. It's more just like a drama, and it's about in the future you can't have kids unless the government approves it, and they send a lady for an assessment, and then you kind of figure out wow, they're really making it hard for people to have kids because she nitpicks everything. And it's a good movie. I recommend that one.
Yeah, I'll check that out. That one. That's Elizabeth Olsen you're talking about. She's the Olsen sister with the actual career right now in acting, and won't be the last we hear of her.
Yeah. And Austin is in the chat. Sup, James, or is it Falcon? Which one today? So I host videos by the Flea Market Falcon, but I'm not the Flea Market Falcon. I just happen to look like him. He actually looks like me, is more accurate. But yes, it's James today, and we're going to talk about some movies.
Crazy. Is that like a good segue into one of my honorable mentions?
Okay.
The new Superman.
Yes. I had that on my honorable mention too. I like that a lot. It was fun. It was funny, good time.
It's incredibly dense. It's like it really starts off like a sequel to a movie that hasn't been made.
Yeah, and I like that you don't have to go through origin story for the 20th time. Yeah, Superman was great. I liked it a lot more than I liked Fantastic Four.
I did like that movie a lot too. I mean, I'm going to use my cursed throne in conversations whenever I can.
Okay. I kind of forget what that even references. I have such a bad memory. It's hard for me to.
Oh, that's Galactus. He's like when he wants to make the baby the new Galactus. He's like, he shall inherit my cursed throne, and it's so ridiculous but kind of awesome at the same time, very, very early 80s vibe.
Yeah. Yes, indeedly do. Ken Pope asks if I just buy things secondhand or if I buy things new. I do buy some new things in video from not my last video, the one before. I show some new Blu-rays I bought on eBay. So every so often. And then things that I want that you can't buy secondhand as easily, perishables like strawberries. I buy those new. I wouldn't recommend buying secondhand strawberries, but no, seriously, I buy if I want a video game or something and don't feel like waiting until I track it down, I buy things like that. Paragear. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Paragear. Paragreer left a donation, and that is very kind of you. Can't stay for long, but appreciate your videos. Have a great day. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. You're always hooking it up, and oh my god, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. So yes, still talking about honorable mentions. Good Fortune, the movie with Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen and Aziz Ansari.
Mhm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
I had a weird thing happen where I went to go see it, and it was just during the trailers, and it was like glitching and pausing. And then they were like, the usher came in and was like, "Oh yeah, this movie isn't gonna play. Sorry, it's defective." Like, oh, that stinks. And then he said, like, "Oh, you can all have free passes to another movie." And I have the AMC A list, so the movie is like, I pay $25 and I can see how many movies I want. So a free movie pass is meaningless. So they gave me a free popcorn.
Mhm.
So that was kind of cool, I guess, at least. But then I went back next week and I saw it. And yeah, I liked Good Fortune. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I call some good fortune.
Have you heard of one called Sacramento?
No, I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, it's like a road trip movie. Let me look it up here so I can kind of Sacramento movie. And you got just a couple of cool dudes. Mike Cera is in there. Some other people.
Oh, you know what? Now that I think of it, I think I did see that trailer.
Uh-huh. And it was like that movie with who's the God? I'm so bad with him. The guy from The Social Network.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah. What's that movie that he was in with the Culkin brother?
I forget, which is like really annoying because like Kieran Culkin won an Oscar for that.
Yes, I thought this movie was better.
So like
Similar movie because it's
like
kind
I
of
want
like,
to say Cousins or something, but I don't know if they're just plain Cousins or that was the name of the movie.
yeah, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. People know.
No, we're gonna find this out. Because it was kind of category fraud too, because he won supporting actor, but he's basically the main character.
Yeah.
A Real Pain.
What's this? Austin asks, how much do I spend on eBay daily? Daily $0. I just spent some 3 weeks ago. That's not true. Maybe I'll monthly. Maybe I spend on average $15. I bought some facial cleanser on eBay. That was my last eBay purchase. Paragear. Howdy, El Tenda. How are ya? We're still on honorable mention, so no one has really missed anything. 28 years later, my foot is asleep. Gosh darn it. 28 Days Later was decent, but then the third act, it gets a little slow and weird, and it really goes off the rails right at the very end. And I feel that the new one is going to be totally off the rails. And I would rather have it just kind of be more about zombies. Did you see that movie?
I actually ended up seeing like the last half hour. I was waiting around, and the movie I did see was over, so I just went to that and just watched that for half an hour.
Okay, all right, cool. Predator Badlands was pretty good. It was better than I thought it would be, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is probably like at least the third best Predator movie. Which is probably isn't saying much, but like no, like I liked like it was kind of silly and lightweight, but I did I liked Elle Fanning's android character, or both their android characters. And just like a fun plot line.
Yeah.
probably like maybe the only place they could have taken it
Uh-huh.
at this point.
Yeah, I liked it. Pretty cool flick right there. And this one I wanted to put on the list, but it just barely didn't make it. But I was thinking about it, and that's Roofman Summer in the City, hanging out back in the Toys R Us, and it's gritty. Yeah. Did you like Roofman?
Yes.
Big Roofman fan. I once spent 3 months in the back of a Toys R Us, and that was one crazy summer. Yeah, so Roofman is good, but it's well past 8 o'clock here. We waited for the stragglers; they arrived. Thank you, welcome everyone, welcome. Let's just kick it off. My number 10 movie of 2025. I want to put it as the movie Bring Her Back, which is a very gritty Australian horror film. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I'm familiar with Bring Her Back. Like like I said, I catch up on horror movies a little bit later than a lot of people because I'm a wuss.
Uh-huh.
Like the only one like I maybe caught as soon as possible was Nosferatu, which I actually really like. That would have made my top 10 last year if I had done it before, if I had seen it in time.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't really like Nosferatu.
Yeah, no, no. Well, I like the longer movies than you did. Like my favorite, I ended up seeing a lot later, but I really love The Brutalist.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I tried to see that one, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. But yes, Bring Her Back is very bleak. So if you don't like that type of thing,
well, it's not like even like I might because I'm gonna have some pretty bleak movies on my top 10, but like it's just like I'm not a gore guy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm always like, so I gotta like be like, all right, how much innards am I gonna be watching?
Uh-huh. Hear that. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, Jerry, he's a classic. Do you know Jerry? Have you ever watched my videos? All right, don't even answer that.
I mean, I have.
We'll keep moving on. What's your top 10?
Roofman, actually.
Roofman, Summer in the City.
Very charming, like it was like a nice throwback movie.
Uh-huh.
And like, especially because, like I said, it's like every on my top 10 list is like largely going to be like just charming throwbacks or people being the worst.
Okay, all right. So then that means you have Marty Supreme on your list. Don't answer. I did notice there was some mistakes in Roofman. At one point, he like I think I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. He's stealing games to trade into GameStop, but like I noticed there was something weird about the price tags on the games or something, but I forget the exact detail. But anyways,
that is something that if you said to somebody, that is some cinema sin shit you're saying.
Yeah,
like, that's not how the gaming piece works.
Yeah.
Like Neil deGrasse Tyson analyzing space travel in a movie and just bugging everybody. You're doing GameStop economics.
Yeah.
How did you like the GameStop movie?
Was that this year?
No, I think that was a couple years ago.
I thought that it was kind of pointless because they never tell you like, oh yeah, he was buying that stock just as a practical joke. Just the guy was definitely trying to inflate the stock, but they never tell you that he was.
I will say,
the movie
probably get some reappraisal after QT was talking smack about him.
Yeah. Who knows? So what's your number 10 was Roofman?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go on number 9. Novocaine. I thought Novocaine was a lot better than it looked. Like the trailer, like I kind of didn't even want to see it. I just I guess I'll see it. And I liked it. It was a good premise and like a fun time and pretty funny.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Like uh it kind of like even though it's like it was a much different movie, a much darker movie, kind of like the movie Upgrade, where it's just this sort of like grisly but funny
Uh-huh.
uh energy to it.
Yeah. I need to rewatch Upgrade. I saw it once and liked it a lot. Movies like that, like what year did that come out? Maybe
2018.
2018. Movies from like 2018 and on, like it's very hard to find the DVDs secondhand because
Yeah.
people don't really buy DVDs anymore. So that's one like I never see out in the wild there. But yes. So what's your Mike likes peanut M&Ms.
So my number 9, it's a very sweet movie called Eternity.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, so that also stars Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay. Oh, that movie. Okay, all right.
Oh, you're like, oh, it's too cutesy. Like it is a very cutesy.
Isn't
movie.
it just like a ripoff of Defending Your Life? No, I know. I'm just trying to be.
I mean, it's in the broad like magical realism comedy, but it's kind of funny because I remember making a joke. It never landed because it wasn't funny. It was just an interesting premise. But like, what happens if you get remarried and you go to heaven, or you gonna have an orgy? And spoiler alert, an orgy doesn't happen. But
oh god, I'm not watching it then.
Yeah, no, like the sexiest is Elizabeth Olsen is in a tasteful 1960s era bathing suit.
Oh, you're sick. That's all you think about. You love when those women are looking dummy thick. And all right, I don't know what to do with you. Michael's asking about The Intruder. That's a great film. With Bruce Campbell, I think he has only a small part in that. But yeah, The Intruder is a good horror flick. Kind of like maybe the last good 1980s horror movie. But yeah, so you like that film, huh?
Mm-hmm. No,
number 8. Number. Did you hear my Rhode Island accent when I said number? Let's pretend that didn't happen. Number 8. Oh my God. People are going to go cuckoo crazy. They're going to go, what? Only number 8? Ah! But number 8, it's a tie. I'm cheating. I cheat. And it won't be the first time it happens. I'm going to put One Battle After Another and Caught Stealing as my number 8s. Very well-made movies with good action and riveting at times. Just not quite what I want in a movie to be like higher on the list. But I did appreciate them, and they're very good.
All right. I saw them both. Yeah, like Caught Stealing, definitely like that was a runner-up for me, but I did like the movie a lot. It was better than a movie released on Labor Day has a right to be.
Okay. And you're not really talking about One Battle After Another, so I think maybe that might be on your list, but we'll let you get to that if that's the case. What's your number 8?
Let me check. Die My Love.
I don't know what that is. Die My Love. I blanked out there for a second because I was reading the chat. What's going on?
So it's basically Jennifer.
Anyway,
it's made by Lynn Ramsey, which if you've ever seen You Were Never Really Here.
Sounds familiar.
That's a movie where Joaquin Phoenix plays like a guy who retrieves girls who are kidnapped.
Okay.
So basically, it's like Jennifer Lawrence has like a postpartum depression and goes like completely batshit. It's like a complete insane crash out, and it's very very uncomfortable, but it's pretty mesmerizing. Um, I don't know. So there's also it might get overshadowed because there's a similar movie about a lady having a crash out, and I don't know if you're going to talk about it.
Okay, possibly. Could be, maybe, possibly. But that does sound like a good flick. Maybe I'll stream it on. I have Netflix on the Wii with the Wii startup disc that you need to play Netflix. Or better yet, I'll probably rent the DVD from Netflix. Thoughts on weapons? Neil wants to know. Neil, you're just gonna have to stay tuned a little longer because we'll probably get the weapons. Wink, 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 wink. Spoiler alert. Wink, wink. So yeah, that was very good putting those movies at number 8 there. All right, very good job. Mm-hmm. Do you want to know my number 7? Would you like that? You would like that. Okay. Freaky Tales. Now this movie is kind of, it borrows a little bit from Quentin Tarantino. Like it has a lot of like action. Like someone's even wearing like the Bruce Lee like tracksuit type thing, which started as Bruce Lee, but then younger people might know it as like Kill Bill. And it's told in like chapters, and like people and characters meet up with each other from like one chapter, they intersect and stuff. So in that way, it's kind of like Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction. And it's just kind of like a very good, like almost like B movie, has a B movie feel. And I liked Freaky Tales.
Cool. All right, so my next my movie is Black Bag.
Okay, see, I don't know that one. Gosh, so I've seen like probably like 45 movies this year, but like there's so many. There's each year they come out with like 300, so like you can't see every single one.
Yeah.
What's Black Bag?
So it's a Steven Soderbergh spy movie about like they're a couple and they're spies, and because it's confidential, they can't share secrets, and so it's kind of creates like the spy confidentiality is like a metaphor for like marital friction, and it's just it's a little slight, but it's very clever. It's smooth. It's and I think it looks better because I saw that movie with Rami Malek.
Okay, what's that?
The Amateur.
Okay,
and
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah. So basically, and it's like it really night and day, like literally, like it really shows like how much filmmaking technique matters, because like The Amateur is just like impossible to watch in terms of lighting and just being sludgy, while Black Bag just always had that sort of ambiguity and dark lighting, but it was also very clear at what's going on. I don't know if I'm making sense as a compliment, but just the idea is like just ambiguity and shadows are no excuse. Like you can actually be very, very competent at getting points across without getting points across.
And Steven Soderbergh directed it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he directed a movie I actually saw in 2025, but I think it's saying here technically was released 2024. And I didn't like it, called Presence.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I kind of didn't like that movie.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like Steven Soderbergh, like he makes so much stuff. He like works at such a fast pace that it's he really throws stuff at the wall. He just tries something out like as fast as he can. And if it comes out good, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
So Dickerson is saying, R.A. the Rugged Man, the rapper, and he wants you to rap about the Dollar Tree, but now it's the $2 tree.
Yeah, no.
You can do it.
You can see me in that video. I'm not rapping. I'm part of the crew.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Uh, number 6. My number 6 pick. It isn't young people. It's companion. I'm referencing Mr. Show's sketch. Young people and their companions. Okay. So yeah, companion was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, so this is the year you became a Jack Quaid fan.
Yeah. So he's in 2 movies on the list. Did I say that I didn't like him, or are you just
No, I'm just saying I'm just saying he's really grooving with the Creel Man this year.
Yeah, because before I probably would have just assumed that, like, oh yeah, I don't like that guy for no reason.
Right, right, because he's like has like the famous parents. Nobody cared like that.
Yeah, but he's good. And companion.
Although Sophie Wilde was like obviously like the MVP of that movie, as the just like she's all bloody, just like I love you, I'll make it work, baby. Just really, yeah, like a really bizarre pathos. Like good stuff.
She's in a movie that's very obscure from a few years back. With the Mandalorian guy. I'm so bad at it. I can't think of his name.
All right, you're thinking Pedro Pascal, right?
Yeah.
All right, what was she? I have.
It's a sci-fi movie. You should look it up. I can't even think of the name. But what's your number 6 pick?
My number 6 is Friendship.
Okay. So I saw Friendship. I liked it. I didn't dislike it, but it was just kind of, whatever.
I thought it was funny because I'm a sicko.
Yeah, but like, his TV shows are a lot funnier.
It is. Oh, well, that's the thing is like I think like nobody like. I think if people didn't know who Tim Robinson was and what his deal was, I think that movie would have been torn to shreds.
Yeah.
But it's like, because yeah, you like you watching, you're almost like, how did he even get as far as he did in life, being like this?
Did you watch his new show, The Cheer Company?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Like,
it's really strange, but less strange than I Think You Should Leave, and not like a sketch show. It's like kind of like a mystery. It's a very fun time. And speaking of friendship, my buddy Mike got me this T-shirt right here for look at Dream Machine. You ever go there?
Yeah, no, as a kid, like all the time. That was like what every kid in school would talk about, like on their what I did this weekend essays.
Dream Machine was an arcade. I think mostly in the Northeast. We went to the one in Lincoln, Rhode Island all the time. But I did go to one other one in like Taunton, Massachusetts or something. I can't remember where. But I went to one other Dream Machine once. But I think there was like a handful of them around. But yeah, anyways. So you got Friendship at number 6. Number 5, The Naked Gun.
Oh.
Yes, a little bit surprised. I thought it was very funny.
No, I didn't think it was like funny.
There's one joke. I don't even want to give away the joke. But he references Catherine Zeta-Jones that I screamed laughing at in the theater. I did get a little bit bored with the movie, like the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, kind of like spiral out a little bit. The snowman sequence, like,
yeah.
And I actually thought like Pamela Anderson was like really good in it.
Yeah. Yeah, Naked Gun, I recommend. I think that is probably like as funny as Naked Gun 2. Nothing's gonna beat the first one, but yeah, Naked Gun was awesome. What's your number 5?
Hamnet.
Oh God, you keep saying these movies I haven't seen. What's Hamnet?
It's about
Someone trying
Shakespeare.
to
It's about
trying to.
Shakespeare.
Sorry.
It's about Shakespeare and his wife Anne Hathaway, who is not the Anne Hathaway we know of, but he was actually married to someone named Anne Hathaway.
Uh huh.
Which is like everyone always makes fun of Anne Hathaway for being a theater kid, but she was named after Shakespeare's wife. What else was she going to do in life? That's
Uh huh.
some real
And,
Victor Von Doom shit.
and you did say ham net N-E-T.
Yes,
Okay.
like ham as in like a big old like I know that's sort of subtextually referenced, but yeah, no, it's like I like Shakespeare. I'm a whore for Shakespeare stuff.
Well, you're a whore for a lot of things. Mike is fun said Prospect with Pedro was great. The movie's called Prospect, the sci-fi one that I couldn't think of the name. And Tundra
Okay.
Portal says, hello there, Tundra. Now Tundra's old school. He saw a video I did of the Patriot Cinema like 15 years ago. Isn't that no, probably more than that. I don't remember. Yeah, more than that, maybe 16 years ago. I don't know. The time flies. But yeah, Hamnet, huh?
Check it out. We'll get some culture.
Honestly, I probably will never see it, but I'm glad you liked it.
I don't know. I know nobody gets their stomachs torn out or makes a party uncomfortable, but
number 4 is actually a tie for 3 movies. I know that sounds cheap. 3 movies, number 4. But it's because I believe they're all by the same studio. So let's see if you can guess what movies I'm talking about.
All right, so are you on a little bit of an A24 kick?
No. I'll just tell you what they are. Ballerina, Nobody 2, Sisu, Road to Revenge.
Okay.
And I believe they're all by like the studio.
Lionsgate.
Yeah, but like more specifically, I don't even know if calling it a studio or maybe production team would have been the proper thing to call it. But the team that made like the John Wick movies.
Right.
And I don't want to just have those 3 movies on my list as separate ones because that would kind of just fill up the list with 2 similar of items of movies. But yes, and surprisingly, I think I liked Ballerina more than most people. Of those 3, I like Ballerina the best, and then probably Nobody 2 I like second best just because it's a lot of fun. And Sisu Road to Revenge is kind of more serious. It's got some great action, but liked it like maybe slightly less. But I loved all 3 of those movies.
Oh yeah, I haven't. Well, I saw the first Nobody with you. I did see Sisu, which I liked a lot. Although it's so funny. The advertisements were like, "Oh, don't worry, the dog doesn't die. The dog doesn't die." And then you actually you're like, "Oh, I guess horse people can go." But yeah, I did see Ballerina. I did like it a lot. The flamethrower scene actually might quite possibly be the best action sequence in the franchise.
Yes, it's awesome. Oh my god, I love that sequence so much. I might like that movie more than any John Wick movie. And I know it doesn't even have like high ratings. It's like a 6.5.
Yeah, well, I know there were some complaints about like from one side, like, oh, it's woke. They made a John Wick movie with the girl in it.
Yeah,
but no, Ana de Armas is like just like one of those Bourne movie stars.
Yeah. So those movies were good. Nobody 2. It's hard to compare to the first one. It's probably not as good, and I know you had some issues with.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why I didn't check it out because I'm like, because like I remember the first half I thought was like a nice little subversion of the genre, and then it just kind of turned into a regular version of that kind of movie.
Yeah. So what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Marty Supreme.
Okay. So what I didn't get is like the name Marty Supreme. So it was like Marty, but then with like tomatoes and sour cream, right?
Yeah, but yeah,
They supremed them. Get it? Ha ha ha
uh-huh.
ha ha. Have I watched Good Boy yet? Neil wants to know. I liked Good Boy enough, but not enough to be in the top 10. I was I actually like the end credit after credit sequence the most of the movie. But yeah, going back to
Yeah, I basically describe it as like a Will Ferrell movie, except it's kind of more serious.
yeah. So the Zafty brothers uh I
Yeah,
hate to say this, but aren't really making the types of movies that I want to see because Good Time is like one of my favorite movies ever. And then Uncut Gems is amazing, but it's so nerve-wracking. It's not a movie I would watch very often, but it's great. And then the Zafty brothers kind of split up and they both put out a movie this year.
Yeah.
So the younger brother, well, I think it might be more famous because he's has a
Yeah, he
lot of
does he was like in Oppenheimer.
He did the Smashing Machine, which
Right.
was fine, but
Yeah,
like
like
also,
yeah, I think that was like definitely like super conventional. I think Marty Supreme was a little more in their original the brothers' overall sensibility.
the Smashing Machine was just kind of pointless.
No,
Like
it was basically it was pure biopic walk the line, but with sports stuff.
and
Like
with a
and
guy
like
who like isn't even that famous.
yeah.
There's no like big moment like, oh yeah, he's the champion. It's just kind of you know, I don't know. So yes, I did like Marty Supreme more than I like the Smashing Machine. Also, people were complaining that like uh maybe just like one guy was complaining. I heard one guy say that the makeup wasn't very good and it just looked like The Rock. I think The Rock I like forgot like that it was
Yeah,
The Rock.
no, that was really good makeup.
Uh-huh. Uh but yes, Marty Supreme was good, but not good enough to make my top 10. But I'm glad you liked it. Uh can you guess my number 3?
Uh
Is a documentary.
documentary. Did I see any
Secret Mall Apartment.
Oh,
Amazing movie. About the Providence Place Mall. They made a documentary that went to theaters about the Providence Place Mall and people living in the mall, kind of. Spoiler alert, it's kind of more of like an art project. They're not actually like living there. They kind of did just for laughs, but still, yeah. Secret Mall Apartment was like the most connected I ever felt to a movie. Like I know that place. I know who they're talking about. I know like yeah.
yes.
It was great.
It's so funny because he was like banned from it, but then like when the movie came out and it was obviously like playing in the actual mall,
Uh,
and they're celebrating it. It's just like I don't know. I think maybe on some level I felt the whole thing was a little disingenuous.
the project or the movie?
I mean like the mall celebration of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I got distracted there. Yeah, you're right. You don't ban someone and then like celebrate them. Uh, but that's funny. And Tundra says he loved Secret Mole Apartment and he saw the screening with the guy who created it. That's awesome. I wish I was in Rhode Island during that.
Yeah, no, I mean it has been playing. It like as soon as it premiered, it like played like at least once every week for the rest of the year.
Cool. Yeah, so the Secret Mall Apartment was really cool. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Begonia.
Okay. And that's how it's pronounced, right? I was a little unsure. like if it's begonia or begonia. And is that an actual word or is it a made up word?
I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think because I think it's like I think I okay. So actually, I think it is a word. It's in Greek, ancient
Uh-huh.
Greek.
Uh yeah. Uh so what did you like about begonia?
Well, no, like I said, like the dark humor in it. Uh, Obviously, I think both the leads were like incredible, like some of their best work.
Yeah,
Um,
but don't give
um,
any spoilers, obviously.
right. So I'll just say, like, I knew it was a really great movie, like officially during the spaghetti eating scene.
Uh-huh.
Because it's just like you're seeing like the choices that they're making, like, and like you really get like everything they're doing is conscious.
Heck yeah. Hey, Mr. Phillip, what up? Uh isn't begonia a flower?
I
Uh
um I
is what it
think
says.
the flower is BOG.
Uh yeah. Jam. Jim wants a barrel roll. So yeah, begonia was awesome. So you want to know my number two?
Yeah, go.
It was weapons.
Hmm.
Weapons was it was funny when it was supposed to be funny. That's this director, that guy from The Whitest Kids You Know, is very good at that.
Hmm.
The horror is serious.
Hmm.
The funny is funny. The horror isn't like played for laughs. They're separate, which I really like. And it was creepy at times. There's this old woman. Oh, it's a cool movie. I liked Weapons. You see it?
No, like I keep missing out, and I know it's like so basically Amy Madigan's like character is just like on my you know how like cable has like these little well, you probably don't, but they have these little standby images when the TV is off.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, so it's just like I've seen like Amy Madigan's like face as
Mhm.
her character just over and over again. So it's just I feel a little saturated right now. But yeah,
Wait,
no,
hold up a second. Bill Dowd says Happy New Year, guys.
oh, happy thanks.
Bill, where have you been? This has been driving me crazy. It's so good to hear from you. Uh, Bill is an old school viewer. Oh my gosh, this is great. Hey, I'm so happy to hear from you, Bill. So, so you seeing her face, and did that make you want to see the movie less or more?
Less.
Uh,
Her like super pancake makeup. Like
okay. Uh, uh, yeah. So what's your number two?
Sinners.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll let you describe why you like Sinners. I
Uh
I kind of, but I want to say this one. I kind of hated Sinners.
okay, so I thought like the ambiance was incredible. I think the music summoning scene would have gotten it to number one.
Uh huh.
Well, I like it was I feel it was like the most lived in movie of the year, just like the music, the sights, everything. Like I felt like it was the most immersive thing I saw all year. I
Okay.
will say it's
Yeah.
not number one because its vampire rules are sloppy as shit.
Okay.
Like
Uh
it's like how the timeline, like everybody turns into vampires at the speed of plot.
huh.
Which I don't know if that counts as a spoiler. I don't know. I've seen. Did you see like people complaining about when someone referred to Sinners as a vampire movie? Like you spoiled
No,
me.
it's
Yeah, like it's
uh
like I'm like, what's wrong? Come, what did you think it was about Kool Aid? Did you think that like it's a movie about how white people move into neighborhoods and steal all the delicious Kool Aid?
I don't know what you're talking about. Moving on. Uh anyway, yeah, so Sinners so sometimes I plan it so that like, oh, the movie's playing at 2, but there's going to be a half hour of preview, so I'll go at 2:20. Uh, this time, for whatever reason, there was like no previews, and they played the movie like early, so I missed the first 10 minutes. So when that music montage was playing, I was just like, "What is this?" And that so took me out of the movie. And then I thought like the vampire parts of the movie was just like, oh, if From Dusk Till Dawn was just not as good. So I just wasn't feeling Sinners too much. But I'm glad you liked it. We're gonna be talking about number one. It's number one time. what a crappy intro to number one. We need a big, lead up to it. Very good. Look, it's Figment. See? Can you guess my number one?
All right, so I'm gonna guess because it hasn't appeared.
It's Begonia. Is that what you were gonna say?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Begonia was awesome. As you said, the performances were so great. But what's funny is I remember seeing the trailer and being like, "Oh, I bet I can guess the ending of this movie." And then, like, watching the movie, I was like, "Yeah, I know the ending." And it turns out that it's a remake of a movie I've already seen. I have such a bad memory. I've already seen the movie. It was a Japanese movie, or maybe Korean.
I think it was Korean.
Yeah. Oops, made a mistake there. But yes. Yeah, so it was a remake, but like I had forgot the exact details. But still seeing a remake, I still loved it. And I like it more than the original. The original, I believe, is called Save the Green Planet.
Yeah.
And I just thought this was just like better in every way. And I liked it a lot. And I really liked the ending.
Yeah, some people found it like well I like it was so like I was starting to get like annoyed, and then it actually started to become funny again.
Yeah. How it just kept going and going.
Yeah.
Okay. And Steve says Begonia was his favorite too. So, but you didn't put Begonia on your list, and you're going to be in trouble. You better have a real good number one here, mister.
I put it at number 3.
Number 3 is not number 1.
Yeah, but that's not on my list. That's a list.
Yeah, no. We'll forgive you this time.
Right.
So what's your number 1?
Can you guess?
Can you guess? I haven't seen that one. Who's in it?
No, like take your
it's probably something. Let me take a look here at some of the movies that came out. Oh, it's probably Deathstalker. No, it's probably your favorite is probably Karate Kid Legends. No, maybe not. It's probably A Working Man with Jason Statham. That's your favorite of the year. No.
I actually did see
Spinal Tap 2 is your favorite.
No.
No, not Spinal Tap 2. Zootopia 2.
No.
Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny might be the most obscure movie I saw this year.
Should I just come out with it, or do you want to keep playing?
Mickey 17?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I might as well. Riff Raff. I'm just naming like movies that obviously wouldn't be your number 1. Until Dawn.
No.
Warfare was your favorite.
So my favorite is, in fact, One Battle After Another.
Okay, so I didn't see that one. That's like a heavy drama movie.
One Battle After Another?
Oh, One Battle After Another. Okay, yes, sorry. I thought you said One Bell After Another.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what the heck are you talking? Yeah, so like I had that number 8. So
yeah,
it was good.
No, like I said, like I mean, I think I love the car chase scene on that hill. That's like maybe my favorite scene. of like maybe the past 5 years.
I'm sorry, what was that? I was reading the
When
chat.
they're the car chase over like the super steep hillside roads.
Yeah, that's really cool. Very
Uh,
intense scene.
I like Sean Penn was like sort of hypnotic in how awful he was.
Yeah.
Had James Downey with another iconic line just popping out of the woods to make it another. He's the guy who I don't know if you know this. He was the guy who's like the semen demon.
Uh,
That was him.
you're giving heavy spoilers there. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
People are waiting for that line. We could have gone the whole live stream without you saying that. Just kidding. But Tundra's saying, are there good theaters down in Florida? Yes, there actually surprisingly are. People might think, Florida, is a little. They only get like they wouldn't get artsy movies. They would only get big blockbusters like Avatar or something. But no, the blockbuster is awesome. And this might sound crazy. A lot of times, the theater I go to the most is the AMC at Disney Springs. And they don't just show Disney movies. They show like really intense stuff. So it's a great theater. I think there's like 24 screens. Like, for instance, like they were showing Back to the Future there, but not as a special like one-day event. For whatever reason, Back to the Future was in theaters for like 3 weeks. Did they come out in Rhode Island already?
Maybe I don't remember. I didn't check for that. Like I might. What time did it come out?
What month?
Yeah,
maybe like August. I forget.
Because like I don't think I remember seeing that, but I might not just have been looking.
So one battle after another was your favorite. That's a pretty good little list. So you probably don't remember, but would you say it was a better than average year, or just average, or below average?
I was kind of straining. I think my bottom two movies probably wouldn't have made another, because I was like, even like watch like actually after I came out of like Eternity, I was like, oh, this is a very nice little movie. I don't know if it's gonna be in my top 10, but it's kind of how it ended up.
Cool.
But
Ray Williams is in the chat from New Zealand. How cool is that?
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Mr. Ray Williams. And Tundra says the AMC Springs is nice. So the Hunger Games there. And that Back to the Future played at Providence IMAX. So I doubt many people will care, but might as well bring it up. I heard the Providence place changed. It's no longer Showcase Cinema, and now it's Apple Cinema.
Yes, I was actually about to get to that about why like I was maybe falling behind on movies. They switched it over from Showcase to Apple, and I have I had like a Showcase subscribe, which is worse than the AMC one, but that's what's in Rhode Island. But they don't seem to have any kind of subscription for Apple. So like if next time I see a movie, it's gonna like it's not gonna be like I have something to do and I already paid for it. Like I'm gonna actually have to make it. It's gonna be a conscious decision of mine.
So I don't like Apple Cinema because I went to that one in Warwick, and I told this story before. It might have been like a Patreon video or something. And it's an embarrassing story, but it's funny, so I'll tell it anyways. I went to see the second Sonic movie at the new Apple Cinema, and I was vlogging in the lobby. And so I have my camera. Hey, what's going on? Gonna go into the movie, but before the movie, I have to take a dump, which happens. You don't want to sit through a movie with a turtle head popping out. So I go in the bathroom, right? And a guy comes in and he's like, "Oh, it's stinky in here. What are you taking a big crap?" I'm like, "What?" Like on the toilet, like this is weird. And I come out, and it was the manager of the movie theater. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to be recording in here. And he was acting like I was planning on bootlegging the movie to upload it on the internet.
Mhm.
And I was just so like put off. But I went to watch the movie anyways, and they had ushers walking up and down the stairs to like monitor me. And after 5 minutes, I was like, all right, screw this. I'm leaving. And I go up to the front and I'm like, yeah, if you're going to bust my balls, just give me a refund. And yeah, so I got a refund and left. But it was like the weirdest thing that I ever had happen. Has anyone else had that happen before where the movie theater usher commented on your stinky shit? But yes, don't go to Apple Cinema, or do go and say, "Hey, you criticized the Falcons' defecation."
Like, yeah, we can't all like launch out like cherries from our colon like you, Mr. Theater Manager.
Uh-huh.
Not everyone's like our excrement is ice cream like that.
Yeah.
Was it like was it that there's in Catalonia they have a log that craps out Christmas presents?
Very good. No, but like it's so silly to think that that's like movies are digital. So like there's people out there who already have the file that they can share. No one is recording a screen with a camera. No one has done that probably in the last 15 or 20 years.
Right, like the only time I see like any bootlegging is like really fuzzy screens of like a nude scene or something.
But yeah. Apple. Oh, so the new Wes Anderson movie wasn't on your list. For whatever reason, I go into Wes Anderson movies like, oh, I'm not going to like this. And then I do end up liking them.
Yeah.
But this latest one, I kind of like, I was like, oh, I'm not going to like this. And I didn't really like it. It was fine at times. It was just a little bit like confusing what was going on.
Well, it's funny is
more like it was just kind of old hat at this point. But I'm sorry, continue.
What's funny is one battle after another had Benicio del Toro, who was in the Phoenician scheme, kind of involved in a Wes Anderson-y type sequence.
Yeah.
So that kind of made that movie redundant to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Some movies are very forgettable. Fight or Flight, the Will Arnett movie. No, that's not his name.
No. Will Arnett is in a movie right now, I think.
Not Will Arnett. Not he. Yeah, he plays a comedian. Will Arnett. The guy from. I don't know.
Oh, what are you talking about? Topher Grace in
maybe Josh Hartnett? Is that his name?
Well, Josh Hartnett. Okay, yeah, all right. Now I know what you're talking about. And yeah, was that just like a Netflix thing or something?
No, I saw it in the theater. Bone Lake was a weird movie.
That is such a great name for a movie.
Dead of Winter, that was an obscure one for sure. Black Phone 2, I think I like that actually slightly more than a lot of other people, but it wasn't great. I didn't really like The Long Walk. I don't really like the book either.
I get another movie. Honey Don't. So that was like another brother directing duo that got split up. The Coens. They started making their own different movies. So one of them made a movie called Drive-Away Dolls. Which my mom wanted to see a movie. And she's like, "Oh, can you pick one?" And I'm like, "Oh, you should see something from the Coens. That'd be a good experience." And Drive-Away Dolls is like wall-to-wall lesbian sex.
Already. That's the type of thing you're into, though. That's okay.
Yes, but not watching it with my mom.
Uh, so there was a stabbing at the Apple Cinema. Maybe someone took a dump and then got stabbed because it was even stinkier than mine was.
I mean, this is probably why Showcase pulled out.
Yeah.
It's like
and Fluffy is saying that someone said don't be shy to him while he was doing a little dumparoo. And people dumparooed in The Long Walk during the movie. Do you know the movie Psycho Gorman?
I've heard of it.
You should see it. It's awesome. It's fantastic. But the director of that directed a kind of pointless remake of Deathstalker.
Yeah, no, I saw. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. Like, I do like. Well, this is the thing. I like Deathstalker 2. It's like so incredibly amateurish, but I think it was made by the Chopping Mall guy.
Well, that movie's basically a parody.
Yeah,
which makes it great. Some parody can be obviously just very bad, but this is just Deathstalker 2 is done in a way that's very fun. I like Deathstalker 2. Silent Night, Deadly Night, kind of like they changed things up a little bit, and I don't know if I like the changes. We talked about most of them here. Spinal Tap 2 was kind of pointless. Also, there already was a Spinal Tap 2 that was straight to HBO or something.
Oh, but actually on the Spinal Tap, because I was wondering if the movie would make your top 10 list. I didn't get around to seeing it. Called If I Had Legs, I Could Kick You.
I've heard of that, but didn't see it.
Yeah, like it's like Rose Byrne plays like a super unhinged performance, but like I was wondering if you would check it out because like Conan O'Brien has a supporting dramatic role in it.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking about like how oh, this might be Conan's year, and instead his like he's kind of unfortunately attached to that Rob Reiner tragedy.
That stinks. Toxic Avenger finally came out, and it was okay. Like some things about it. What I didn't like is how much CGI they used. There's like no practical effects, it seemed. And I forgot to really think about this, but just thinking about it now, I would say the worst movie of the year that I saw in the theater was The Woman in the Yard. It was like insulting, like the message of that movie. If you had to guess what the worst movie was that you saw, what would you say?
Maybe Honey Don't. Even though because that just felt like a very pointless. Like just like it was like because it kind of like I know like somebody might. It's what people who might hate the Big Lebowski. Their complaints about that like actually apply to this movie.
I'll make sure not to check it out. Thunderbolts was okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no, I liked it. Like, I thought this was a good year for cape shit.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Kind of.
You want to talk about?
So I saw the Frankenstein movie that didn't make my top 10. I thought it was well made, but I think at this point it's the little like Guillermo del Toro's all, hey guys, get this. What if a woman saw a monster and instead of freaking out, she was like, he's sexy. It is starting to get a little played out at this point.
Yeah, he's usually like that. Like doing that. Lilo and Stitch, the remake was kind of cute.
I saw 10 minutes of it. I think I also saw 10 minutes of the How to Train Your Dragon live action remake. And I'm like, oh, this should not exist.
I thought it was okay. Why couldn't the Zafties? You put it on your list. Vanessa Beach was pretty good. So they continue their trends. A lot of their movies are about their main characters are just very, very unlikable.
Right.
And Marty is unlikable. But I just wish it was more scandalous.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like you always get bummed out when your little freaks hit the big time, like with like Sean Baker.
He's due for a new movie.
I'm surprised he's like what, almost 60 now.
I don't think. Probably maybe 55 or so. I don't really know. But Sean Baker, when was his movie? Was that
that was last year? That was in Nora.
Yeah, that was my least favorite Sean Baker movie. It's not horrible, but and it was like won him more awards than in any of his other movies, I think. But anywho, any final thoughts?
I don't know, just if you guys like my reviews, I will should I have my own Patreon and just have you guys have people fund my movie watching like they do with other people?
You're gonna make so much money, all right, that like you're gonna need a new house to store it all the cash that's gonna come rolling in. So no offense, you have a YouTube, but you don't really post there that much. So if you want people to follow you, where would you point them?
Yeah, like you can check me out, R.A. Bartlett, like on the YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram, like R.A. Bartlett, like as one long word. That's where you'll see me put some video stuff. If I get responses, I might be encouraged to post more content.
Yeah, you should. But that's gonna do it. I thank you all for watching and have a good 2026. And rest in peace, Adam the Woo. That's so sad. I hate to end on a sad note, but I wanted to give Adam the Woo some props. The guy was a legend. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.